Sodium chloride. Its another name is common salt or table salt or rock salt. Now, source. Major source of common salt, that is sodium chloride, is seawater. In the seawater, exists in the dissolved form with another salt like sodium sulfate, sodium carbonate, etc. Second is important properties. First is it is soluble in water. Second is its aqueous solution neutral since NaCl react with H2O gives a strong acid HCl and a strong base NaOH. There is no effect of the pH in its aqueous solution or since or its aqueous solution have the pH value 7. And third is its aqueous solution conduct electricity due to the presence of ions, that is Na plus and Cl negative ions. And fourth is it is deliquescent in nature due to the presence of calcium chloride and magnesium chloride. The preparation of sodium chloride. Sodium chloride can be prepared by the neutralization reaction between sodium hydroxide and HCl. By this neutralization reaction we get sodium chloride and H2O. Now we will discuss the important usage of sodium chloride. First is it is essential for life. Sodium chloride is quite essential for life. Biologically, it has a number of functions to perform, such as in muscle contraction, in conduction of nerve impulse in the nervous system, and it is also converted in hydrochloric acid, which helps in the digestion of food in the stomach. Next, the electrol powder is an important substituent of. It is used as an important substituent. And next, the most important usage, rock salt is spread on ice to melt it in cold countries since in presence of sodium chloride melting point is lowered. That's why ice is melted in minus temperature. Like when we spread common salt on ice, then ice melted up to minus 15 degrees centigrade temperature. Next, the other important usage is the raw material for the preparation of many chemicals like sodium hydroxide. Now we will discuss the preparation of sodium hydroxide by the help of sodium chloride. By the electrolysis of aqueous solution of sodium chloride, we will obtain sodium hydroxide. Now discuss the mechanism how we can obtain sodium hydroxide by the help of electrolysis of aqueous solution of sodium chloride. NaCl plus H2O gives NaOH plus 2HCl. By the balancing this equation, 2NaOH, here is the 2NaOH. Now, when this reaction is performed in a cell, then overall reaction is following. Here, we have taken a cell. In this cell, two rods which act as a electrode connected with the cell. This one is positive terminal, this one is negative terminal. Then we have taken aqueous solution of sodium chloride, that is Na plus Cl negative H plus OH negative. When passing through electricity in this solution, Na plus and H plus both ions migrate towards cathode, means negative terminal. This terminal termed as cathode. Now there is a competition start between Na plus and H plus ions, but the speed of H plus ion is greater than Na plus ion. That's why H plus ion first reached at the cathode and accept one electron and convert it into hydrogen gas. So the reaction which is performed at cathode is this. At cathode, H plus accept one electron and convert it into hydrogen gas, and Na plus remains in the cell. At anode, there are two types of negative ions, OH negative and Cl negative, but the speed of Cl negative is faster than OH negative. So Cl negative ion first reach at the anode and by the losing their electron converted into Cl2 gas, and OH negative ions remains in the solution. So in this overall process, at cathode hydrogen gas is liberated and at anode Cl2 gas is liberated, whereas Na plus and OH negative ions remains in the solution that will be converted into sodium hydroxide. Now if we have taken malted NaCl or fused NaCl in the cell, then what will be happen? We have taken fused NaCl or molten NaCl in the cell, then the reaction is at cathode only Na plus ions migrate towards cathode and convert it into sodium solid, whereas at anode only Cl negative ion migrate towards anode and convert it into Cl2 gas by the losing of electron. Therefore, by the electrolysis of fused NaCl, we obtained sodium solid and Cl2 gas. Washing soda. Formula of the washing soda Na2CO3 dot 10 H2O. This H2 is also called water of crystalline. Now its chemical name is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Sodium carbonate decahydrate. Here is the deca represent 10 number. Its common name is washing soda or its chemical name is sodium carbonate decahydrate. Now we will discuss its manufacturing. The manufacturing process of washing soda is called Solvay process. It's a very important manufacturing method for the preparation of washing soda. Now we will discuss first what is the raw material in the Solvay process. In the Solvay process, the raw material is first is 30% aqueous solution of NaCl, that is called brine. It means raw material is sodium chloride, and next ammonia, that is NH3, and the calcium carbonate. These three raw materials used for the preparation of sodium carbonate by the using of Solvay process. Now Solvay process completed into different steps. We will be discussed one by one in different steps. Now step first. In the step first, preparation of brine. It is also called 30% aqueous solution of NaCl. Now in the second step, preparation of ammonical brine. It means brine solution saturated with ammonia. The reaction is that NaCl plus H2O saturated with ammonia, that is NH3. And in the step third, ammonical brine react with CO2, which is obtained by the heating of calcium carbonate. NaCl plus H2O plus NH3 means ammonical brine react with CO2, and the product is sodium bicarbonate NaHCO3 plus NH4Cl, and the little amount is ammonium bicarbonate, that is NH4HCO3. Here is the sodium bicarbonate is partially soluble or sparingly soluble. And ammonium bicarbonate form in the traces amount. Here by the filtration we can separate sodium bicarbonate. By the filtration we can separate sodium bicarbonate. So we can obtain sodium bicarbonate in the third step. Now after filtration we have another important compound, that is ammonium chloride and ammonium bicarbonate. Now what will be happen in the fourth step? In another chamber we are heated calcium carbonate, and by the heating of calcium carbonate we can obtain calcium oxide plus CO2 gas. This CO2 gas used in the third step. And in the fifth step, calcium oxide, that is called quicklime, react with water and convert it into slag lime, that is calcium hydroxide. Sixth step, ammonium chloride plus ammonium bicarbonate react with slag lime, that is calcium hydroxide, and gives a product calcium chloride plus NH3 plus H2O plus CO2. NH3 and CO2 used in the third step, and calcium chloride is the important byproduct of Solvay process.